Hey then, welcome on back. As always, I'm Carl with Target's Attitude, absent my professor of knives and all things sharp. Sit on back, grab your pens and papers, class is about to begin. Today, taking a look at a newer knife from Bestech, the Circuit. Yes, the Circuit. And it's an interesting knife, rather nice looking. But before we get into the knife, let's get the syllabus work out of the way, shall we? If you're new to the channel, welcome. Here on Fridays we do mainly knife reviews. Occasionally I'll do a review of a piece of camping or survival equipment, flashlights, compasses, that sort of thing. But mainly knives. Then on Mondays I do knife basics, which you really need to know. This is aimed more at the person who's new to the world of knives and wants to know, what do we mean by all these exotic words? What is a drop point? What is a clip point? What is G10? What is micarta? These sorts of things. Basically, it's designed so that you don't have to go to your local knife show or knife shop and end up going, I guess so. You'll actually know what they're talking about. Of course, there's some information that can be useful to those who've been with us for a while. And speaking of them, welcome back. Glad you could make us again. Just got one question for those who've been with us. Have you subscribed yet? No? Now come on. It's easy. I don't even need to tell you how to do it because you've heard it so many times. Just go ahead, man. It helps us both out. Helps you out because you don't miss any new videos I do. Helps me out because, well, let's be honest. The more subscribers I have, the easier it is to get all these neat new things. Which is the whole point of it. But, in the meantime, let's get on to the knife, shall we? That's what you're here for. Circuit is a very nice drop point knife with beautiful belly. It's got a thumb hole, as well as the extended tang to allow it to flip nicely. Cage ball bearing in the pivot point, so it just floats right out. Beautiful fidget factor. Very sweet indeed. It's not a big knife, but it's not a small one. I mean, it's 4 1/4 inches closed. It's got a 3 1/4 inch blade. They're using K110 steel for the blade. As you can see, let's see here. I don't know if you can see that, but there you go. K110 steel. Which is kind of interesting because that's an Austrian Steel, about equivalent to D2, but it's, as I say, it's made in Austria, so why a Chinese company is using Austrian Steel, I don't know, but it's encouraging. Yeah. The handles are supposedly G10, but they feel more like metal. But you can see the texturing in it that indicates that it is indeed G10. Nice pivot points, very sweet. Unfortunately, the pocket clip, which is titanium, cannot be switched. You're stuck with it where it is. You're not going to be able to move it around, which is a shame. I wish they would allow that, but it's got a lanyard hole if you need the type that like it. Personally, since I moved back south again, I've gotten rid of all my lanyards, but if you're living in a cold location, having something to help you get a grip on your knife when you're wearing gloves is not a bad thing. It's got some jimping on the blade, and it's a pretty nice location, very comfortable. Got a little bit of jimping on there, very sweet cut for your forefinger in the handle itself. Choil is definitely more of a sharpening choil than a finger choil. I mean, that not only does it put your finger right at the edge of the cutting edge, there's nothing to keep it from sliding up on there. So I wouldn't recommend chucking up on it that way. All in all, very nice, very comfortable with the hand. How well does it do on our standard battery of tests? Let's find out, shall we? Start off as always with a standard piece of scratch paper. And let's see how it does. Not bad. Not bad at all. A little toothier than I normally like, but still nothing to complain about. Hang packaging test. Yes, I'm just using a soda bottle this time. Just can't get peach tea from Gold Peak anymore, which is a shame. But it goes in nicely. Cuts nicely. Yeah, it's definitely making fast work of that. That's sweet. Let's see here. Paracord. Let's see how it handles paracord, shall we? Almost like butter, which is what I'd expect from Bestech. Smaller loop. Just left a bare thread hanging there. Definitely not bad at all. And see the tiny little loop that I can barely hold on to. And can't even fit the tip all the way through. Yeah, that's... Well, okay. It's somewhere over there. That's a shame. Let's see here. There's that. Yeah, let's go on to leather, shall we? This leather is pretty well shot. Not big enough to do anything with anymore, but still big enough to see that thing is going through the leather like nobody's business. Very, very sweet. I know what I forgot. Cardboard. Let's see here. How does it handle the cardboard? Very nice. Man, that thing just... Yeah. That's going to open up any box I can possibly think of and do it very fast. Let's see here. So we've got paper, cardboard, hang packaging, leather, zip tie. Let's see how it does with the zip ties. Yeah, it's that interesting. This zip tie doesn't want to fasten. There it goes. About to wonder if I'd gotten a bad package of zip ties, but let's see here. So, straight through. Very, very nice. Let's see here. Piece of wood from my shop. See how it does chopping it. Not so good. But that's okay. You're not going to be chopping, that too often anyway. Stabbing purposes. Stabs in nice and deep. See here. Let's see how it does trimming this down. Yeah, it's trimming off the excess wood beautifully. Admittedly, this is pine, but still going to do nice. Trims it up. Feathers it up. Let's see how we do on... Where's my glove? There we go. Let's see how we do on trying to split it. Let's see here. Let's just see how we do. Right on down. Yeah. That did well. That did very well. Let's see, let's put that to the side. Pull out a very well chopped on piece of 2x4. Got some section right here I haven't been chopping on yet. Let's see how it does there, shall we? Yeah. Mainly, I wouldn't choose it as my first choice, but did all right. That's here. No, that's pine also. I have a piece of rock maple around here somewhere. I'm not sure where it disappeared to. I'm not going to worry about it though. So, let's see here. We've done. Next thing is see how it does on wiring harness. See here. Straight through nicely. Yeah, splitting the wires nicely. Let's see how it does on stripping them. Not bad. Not bad. Not as good as a wire stripper, but you know what? Most knives won't. So let's go on to next test. It's got, doesn't feel like those edges are extremely rounded. They are a little rounded, but not extreme. And there's supposedly it's coated with titanium. If there's any coating at all on this, I don't believe it. Let's see how it does on a ferro rod, shall we? Apparently those edges are just rounded enough that it's just not going to do it. I got one spark out of it. And only one spark. On the other hand, you know what? As nice as it performed on everything else, I'm not going to lie, hold the lack of being able to strike sparks with a ferro rod against it. If you really wanted to, you could use a file to square up those edges a little bit, and then it probably would work just nice and fine. Oh no. Yeah. Oh no, I'm very pleased with this one. Very simple, very classic design, but very comfortable in the hand. Kind of like the way they put sort of holes you'd expect to see on a circuit board into the handle to highlight its name. Oh no, sweet little knife. It's just retail price right around $80. Minimum advertised price is $68. So yeah, it's, oh no, definitely worth considering if you're looking for a new EDC. But in the meantime, I gotta get going here. Got a fair amount of things to do today, so I wish you luck. You take care of yourself. I'll leave you a couple videos over here you might enjoy. As always, you can hit that target right over there to subscribe. And remember, as always, it may be ability decides what you can do. Maybe motivation decides what you will do. It's attitude that decides how well you do it. So if you're going to do anything, do it with attitude. See you now. Bye.